All right, so in this video today, I want to go over sort of the different types of med sales, like the different types as far as the operating room goes, DME, capital, robotics, those kind of things, and then sort of explain a little bit about them, sort of what they're like, and then you can sort of filter in, like, you know, which one might fit your personality type as far as which one you want to go for, just to sort of like give you a day in the life of each. So I have been instrumentation and spine, and then I've also been in DME on the spine side of things too, which that means durable medical equipment. So that was pretty much like a straight service-based sales role where you are essentially going to patients' homes and taking care of them. And I just kind of wanted to explain the difference here. So number one, hardware. This job, if you're going to be getting into it, I would treat it more like a lifestyle rather than a job, because if you treat it like a job where you're thinking of in guidelines of normal hours, or it's like a 9 a.m. to a 5 p.m., you're going to be shooting yourself in the foot, because depending on the hospital system you work at, if you're at a level 1 trauma, if you're at other kinds of places that require and have a large volume of surgeries that are happening every day, you could work every single day of the week. So before going into that, make sure that the lifestyle is the one that you want. You do have the opportunity to make a good amount of money with it, but if that's not the lifestyle that you want and you do want more of a work-life balance, then maybe another one is going to be better for you. So number two is going to be DME, or durable medical equipment. This, in my opinion, from what I've done previously, is more of a true sales role where you are out there knocking on doors to physicians, trying to get them to use your product, maybe carving out new territories, more of a sales role, doing cold calls, those kind of things. And then sometimes, depending on what you're doing, you might also have to be the service professional for that, sometimes not. But work-life balance will typically be a little bit better in these because you're not going to be tied to an OR. You can sort of come and go as you please. If your number is high, you can essentially do whatever you want because no one's really looking at you if your number is high and you don't have to be in the OR. So the work-life balance is much higher. However, if you are less of a salesperson, cold caller, relationship builder, then, you know, maybe the OR one might be better for you. If you're better with tools, that kind of thing, then maybe the OR is going to be, a great place for you, because then you do more of the selling in the OR when you're an OR rep rather than just knocking and calling on doors. So the next one is going to be capital sales. This could be selling hospital systems, things like robots, tools, things that they use that goes directly into the hospital system, and you'd make a commission off of that. Usually these are bigger ticketed items. So typically, you might even only sell a couple things a year, and they might bill out, extremely high or pay extremely high, and that's how you get the bulk of your money. So it's definitely more of waiting on certain sales cycles for hospital systems and when they're ready to purchase things. Still you're going to be knocking on doors all the time, seeing when hospital systems want to, do certain things and purchase items, but it's going to be less volume of product for the bang for your buck. So you could sell 2 or 3 things and probably make your yearly income, where if you were doing DME, would have been 500 to make the same. So they're very similar. They're very similar in the day-to-day, however not similar in who you're talking to, the volume of product that you are selling, and just time management sort of things is very simple. And then one other thing I wanted to talk about in this is distribution versus working direct for a company. I've done both. Distribution sometimes are a little bit smaller. They sometimes have the ability to pay you more depending on the distribution itself. Things typically happen quicker in distributions because it's not a large company that has to get a lot of approvals. But then at the same time, the larger companies, you probably will be safer in the larger company. They have more of a backing. They have more brand recognition, probably have stock options, 401k matches, great plans the distributions might not have, and they're definitely going to get you on a W-2 income, whereas a lot of distributions will keep you as a 1099, which pretty much means, independent contractor, where, you got to do your own taxes and pretty much eat what you kill kind of thing. So there is a safety net in working for a bigger company. But at the same time, if you're one of the person that just likes doing straight sales and want to sort of kill what you hunt, essentially, then distribution model might be for you. Definitely try both. Both can pick up any product lines, hardware, DME, capital, those kind of things. So that's all from this. Leave a comment, subscribe. Thank you.